What's good, YouTube? It's your boy King Leo, and it's another week bringing y'all another Dallas Cowboys breakdown video. Today we're going to be looking at the defense because the defense played phenomenal this past Sunday, only giving up 6 points. So I think I'm also going to do another video on Dak Prescott if I get time to, look at that offensive film and record the video. But like I said, we're going to look at the defense today. Defense played phenomenal, only allowed 6 points, 5 turnovers. I think it was also 5 sacks. So we're going to get into this film session. But before we do that, so my goal by the end of this year was to reach 100 subscribers. And in the last 2 weeks, you guys have been going crazy, and I mean crazy, so many new subs, so many views, likes, interaction, and I'm just appreciative of all of it. As of right now, I sit at 89 subscribers, so my goal by the end of the year was to hit 100. So we have a little bit over a month to do that. I could raise my goal, but I'm gonna stay humble. I'm just gonna, we're just gonna let things play out, man. But goal is 100 subscribers, need 11 more by the end of the year. But other than that, we're going to get into this breakdown. If you guys haven't seen my videos before, the way we do it is I watched the film earlier in the day, took plays I feel like I could show in the video that would show some significance and be important, have a live reaction to that over again. I think coming into the game, Detroit offensively, they wanted to run the ball. They were without a lot of their playmakers. Amon-Ra was there, but he got hurt in the first quarter, I believe. Concussion, was out. Still waiting on Jameson Williams to come back. DJ Chark was out as well, DeAndre Swift. So they had a lot of guys out. So I'm not going to be bragging and boasting we just really shut down a really good offense. Now, this is a good offense. They just didn't have, their full weaponry. But 6 points is 6 points. So let's jump into it. Now, I believe they wanted to run the ball coming out of the gates. They were having some success early. Now, this is a play. I picked this out because not only in this game I seen it happen. This is very, very early in the game, but it was happening in the Eagles game. It's a play that we've struggled against. It's a, bootleg to the opposite side of the run action. It's just a tight end or wide receiver leaking. They just leak to the opposite side of the field. And this play in particular, it's this tight end right here. He's going to leak all the way through. Now, in other scenarios, it's been a wide receiver or a tight end, but they go in front of the offensive line. But still, we just need a guy backside for this. And even backside containment for Jared Goff. If that was it's probably game plan like that, but if that's a mobile quarterback, we got to have a guy there. So really, it's just everybody's eyes get going this way. And there's nobody to account for him. Now, maybe this is man-to-man coverage because the way Diggs is playing, he's looking like it's a man-to-man look, but he's also, singled up here. There's no tight end to his side or other receiver. So even if it is a zone, he should be locked up man-to-man. Off coverage here. He's kind of playing a man-to-man technique, but they have 2 free guys, so I think man-to-man would not be the right scenario here unless somebody just missed the assignment. But either way, this guy's running free, man. Zoner man, can't have that. Easy first down for Detroit. So we're looking at the end zone view. Detroit has, let's see, 2 tight ends. This is an extra offensive lineman right here. We got 4 guys down the ball. Donovan Wilson in the box. Anthony Barr, LVE, single high safety. Oh, wow. This was the first fumble. Now, I don't think we recovered this one, but bruh, this is a recurring theme. We've been talking about Donovan Wilson every week. He shows up every week. And on this play, this is a run to the left side for Detroit. This tight end is responsible for blocking Donovan Wilson. And look how that goes. So I just want to point out the raw strength Donovan Wilson shows on this play. So, the initial contact is on this tight end's inside shoulder. So he's inside of him. The tight end really has him sealed. That's a good position to block. But Donovan Wilson uses his outside arm, his right arm, gets into this armpit area and lifts this man off the ground. Oh my God, we've seen the tackling ability, pass coverage ability, and look at the block shedding in the run game. Lifts this man off the ground. His foot goes in the air, ends up kicking the ball out. Unfortunately, we don't recover, but this man, Donovan Wilson, is just, he's making plays in every facet of the game from the safety position. Like, I'm going to play this in full speech for you guys. That's just wild, man. That's just wild. That's just I'm better than you, I'm stronger than you football right there. Grown man football right there. So this is a reverse. It was kind of really quick that this play started here. So they have a little like kind of bunch going on here. 2 receivers, tight end, 1 receiver backside who's going to get the ball. So we get guys in the backfield here, but also they're letting this happen because they have the reverse coming. Our linebackers lost as usual. Anthony Barr and LVE, they both haven't really been seeing the field that well. Now, this is a trick play, so I'm not expecting them to just, oh, I know that, jumping right out here. But, like, react to it a little bit better because both of you being hip to hip right here, look like you have you're handcuffed to each other. That's not good. You guys are completely out of position. So now we also have no edge set here. You see, they really forced DeMarcus Lawrence into the backfield. He has no eyes on the reverse coming. We got to communicate. Reverse, reverse, reverse. Let everybody know that it's coming. 23 also gets sucked inside. So now we have Anthony Brown out here. Does a really good job dipping the blocker to get in somewhat of a position to make the tackle, but just Anthony Brown is not the best tackler. Really, really, really good job by DeMarcus Lawrence on this play. 1 second. So DeMarcus Lawrence, this is the tight end on his side. So this is just a sweep going to the right. See, was that the guard? So this is the guard that's pulling to get to him. Gets a little tripped up here. He steps on Asul's foot. So he's kind of reaching out of position. Lawrence does a good job setting the edge. Forcing him back inside. 91. Moving his man. I think that's Carlos Watkins, 91. See, he's right here against the left guard one-on-one. Does a good job. Doesn't move. Look, eyes in the backfield on the ball carrier. Controlling what's going on. Just fitting his gap. DeMarcus Lawrence forces him inside. Watkins is there to stuff it up. Cleanup crew. Simple football. Let's see what Detroit has going on here. We have 2 receivers. We have 2 guys in here. Looks like man-to-man look. 2 tight ends down this side still. Getting a man-to-man look. Single high safety. So it looks like we have man on one side and zone on the other. So we got man-to-man on the far side with the 2 receivers. I think this is Hawkinson, though. And then we have zone on this side of the field. So with this man-to-man over here, this is Jaron Curse. Really big fan of Jaron Curse. After this game, I kind of don't like him in man-to-man coverage. Zone coverage fine, tackler fine, but man-to-man I wasn't liking it. And this is an example. So he's 10 yards, pretty much 10 yards off the ball, 9. Man-to-man coverage, very, very soft, staying over the top. Like I said, he's breaking 5 yards before he gets to him. Jared Goff throws this ball with pretty good anticipation. Curse stumbles coming out of his break. That's just easy, easy, easy first down for the Lions. Boy. 56, Fowler. So this is a just trust what you see and go get it. This is no hesitation. So Dante Fowler right here. He has St. Brown right here. The offensive tackle, obviously. Tackle's going to let him go because we got they're pulling. It's like a trap play. So it's the right guard that's responsible for him. So Instead of like just kind of being hesitant, he just goes and gets it. He could chop 1-2 steps up the field, see if it's run or pass, and then react to it. But he just goes and gets it. He trusts what he sees. Guard can't get there in time because he just shoots up the field. Really good burst by Dante Fowler. Gets into the backfield, one-on-one tackle. Doesn't bring him down, but slows him down. Everybody else comes in there. Let's see. Just a good job filling the run gaps. Jaron Kearse. Watkins again holding up well. Okay. Next play here. Lions are in an empty look. We have 2 guys lined up in the A-gap, 6 on the ball. Kind of looks like a cover 0, but this safety is kind of far off for this tight end. So let's see what it turns out being, though. So this is a zone coverage. So that we drop out into a zone. 2 guys in the A-gap drop out. We're rushing 4. This safety is jumping to the middle there. To the outside here. Trayvon just feels this so well. So you could tell it's zone coverage still. Well, it had to be. He's too free. And the way he's floating, that wouldn't make sense. Let's see, zone. So yeah, this is a zone coverage. But Trayvon just sits here. He feels it, eyes on the quarterback. Feels the break of Amon-Ra. Look at the reaction time. Sees the hand come off. Now, if you played DB, I don't know if y'all played DB in high school, but, when the hand comes off, that's when you break. And you just see the reaction time by Trayvon. Beats him to the spot. Physical at the catch point. Very, very, very high play there by Trayvon Diggs. Now, here we got the Lions. Shotgun look. Got 2 receivers high. We got 2 guys out here. Single high safety. Rush 5. Okay, so this is Jaron Kearse again. So this is man-to-man coverage. Man here, man here, man here, man here. So Jaron has Hawkinson whenever he motions across. Now he's staying in outside leverage to kind of disguise the look a little bit. But he stays outside. Now, that's not a technique problem because the reason he's playing outside is because, one, he has help in the middle. Leighton Vander Esch can deep if he needed it to be that deep. But Leighton Vander Esch is sitting short in the middle of the field, so that's why he's giving him the inside. But on his heels, he's a really tall guy. I think he's like 6'3", 6'4". Jaron Kearse is super lanky player. He's just sitting high. He doesn't have, I feel like, the ability to just sit and play man-to-man athletically. So I don't know why. I just don't like him in man-to-man coverage. And Hawkinson's a super good tight end. Now, Kearse in the zone, I like Kearse playing zone because he's lanky. He could cover a lot of ground, good range. But man-to-man, I just don't think he has the physical tools to mirror pass catchers, as we see here again. Boy, that water tastes so much better after the Cowboys dub. Y'all ever notice that whenever y'all's team win, like whatever it is, the air you breathing feels better, just the whole energy about the day, whatever you eat. Shoot, you even like going to work after your team win, but that's hot toffee. That water busting though. What is that? That Nature's Promise spring water. Look at it. Hey, how many times we got to talk about him? We got guys on the defense, Michael Parsons, Trayvon Diggs, but this man, Donovan Wilson, bruh. This man shows up every week in every facet. So here he is on the edge for us up here in the box. So this is going to be a counter like play action. Running back's going to be responsible for him, but he just dips that and come here. Good bend. But I like, so in this play, I like what I see here is that he's still reading run pass. You see these little choppy steps. He's running to see if he's going to get the ball. Right there, he sees play action, and then he goes and gets it. Like, he shows the ability to avoid blockers. Good dip, good bend to get up. No striking zone for Jamal Williams here to block him. And then you got to finish it. You see the hand come up. Jared Goff does a really good job protecting the ball, though. Cleanup crew. DA got in on it, too. See what Dorrance Armstrong's looking like over here. So they got a tight end to his side, so not a lot of space. Just keep moving. Good effort. Right here, got the Lions empty. And I want to note something. So, for whatever reason, NFL Plus just hasn't been uploading interceptions to the game film. Like, last week when I went to look for Cooper Rush's picks, they weren't in there, so I couldn't show them. This game, they didn't upload Trayvon's pick, Jordan Lewis's pick, because I would love to show those and talk about it, but for some reason, they're not uploading the interceptions. I don't know what's going on with that. But Detroit's in an empty look. 2 guys at the bottom, 3 at the top. This is a screenplay, and this is, Micah's getting scary, man. Micah is understanding what is going on. Right here, this is just, awareness, mental processing ability. So what happens is Micah feels like this was too easy, and he's learning in his head now, okay, this has to be screen. Instead of just flying at Jared Goff, this has to be a screen pass. So without hesitating, he turns his back to the quarterback. Completely turns his back to the quarterback. And then he's going after the ball carrier. Bringing him down. That's just high intellectual football right there. We know what he is as an athlete. But he's starting to understand this. And you're also going to see this later in the game. So, and why I say this is scary, because once he keeps having this happen more and more often, he's going to feel these screens quicker, and he's going to be able to cover them. Get past deflections, make the quarterback hold the ball, just disrupt the play completely. But the fact that he just turns his back on the quarterback and then goes and makes this play, that's wild to me. Next play, we got 5 guys on the ball. They have 2 tight ends on the left side. So this is a recurring theme, I believe we're showing here. What's this man-to-man? The way he's turning, it looks like man. So this is man-to-man coverage. This is man-to-man coverage. So, once again, tons of cushion. 9 yards of cushion. That's just too easy. It's too easy to win on a slant route. I feel like we're giving the Lions first down playing Jaron Curtis man-to-man in the slot versus a receiver. Who is this down here? It kind of looks like Khalif Raymond. Like I said, I just don't think... I'm not trying to diss Jaron Curtis. I like Jaron Curtis. That boy played out of his mind last year. I was like, damn, Jaron Curtis really like that. But just in man-to-man coverage, look at, he's really flat-footed. Body looks like he's breaking outside because it's going inside. I don't know what's going on there. That's too big of a play to give up. Too easy. That's too easy. And, I got to show the good, bad, and the ugly. This defense played very, very, very good on Sunday. 6 points given up. But I got to show the bad and the ugly, too. We were not perfect. Single high safety. 4 guys on the ball. Looks like, couldn't tell. It's like 12 personnel, though. And, man, this boy Sam Williams. This is another guy we're going to start talking about. Really thought we were going to miss Randy Gregory, but Sam Williams has brought that same production. 2nd round pick out of Ole Miss. Yes, sir. So let's check him out here. 1-on-1 versus the tackle. He said, I'm just better than you. He says, I'm just better than you, man. It's my 7th game in the NFL, but I'm just better than you. You see, outside hand, gets that outside elbow of the lineman. Bend, rip through, finished off on the quarterback. Like, that boy is balling. Get this play. This is straight effort. Michael Parsons, man. That boy plays so hard. And I love it. You gotta have a guy like that with that energy. Like Michael Parsons right here. Let's back this up. Let's look at this. This is Penei Sewell, one of the top regarded offensive line prospects in the last couple years. Got him at right tackle. So look at what Micah does to him. He's on all fours. That's what Michael Parsons does to people. So I think G. Goff also feels this pressure coming from this side, the blitz coming. So he's stepping this way anyway. So Micah kind of isn't able to get to him. Jared Goff takes off. Come on, Penei. We ain't gonna talk about it. But look at just the hustle. Michael Parsons running him down. Also DeMarcus Lawrence. These are our two edge rushers chasing you down. They don't care how far they got to run. They're going to get you, man. Okay, so I mentioned this earlier. This is a run play by the Lions. It's like a zone run. Zone run to the left. Anthony Barr is not seeing the field well, man. Like, we can't just expect our defensive linemen to shed blocks and get in the backfield all the time. The linebackers got to fill the gaps. The linebackers got to meet the running backs in the hole. So we're going to spotlight Anthony Barr here. So we got a motion going this way. Clearly doesn't get the ball. So Anthony Barr kind of moves this way for what reason? Like, the running back has the ball. And this is your gap in the run game. You could come right here, meet him. He's going to cut back through all this traffic. Meet him right there, man. You got to see the field, man. Like, you sit right here. Sit right here. You're athletic enough to be able to run after Jared Goff. That's what you were wanting to do on this contain. But, like, I don't know. He just gets flowing this way. He's not seeing the field that well, man. And by that time, it's too late. He still gets there and makes the tackle. But just imagine. It could have been a loss. Man, this man Micah, bro. This man Micah, like, speed, power, high motor, play recognition. Like, he has it all. To me, he's the best defensive player in the league right now. You know, we got guys, Aaron Donald, TJ Watt hurt, Myles Garrett. I think that about do it, Fred Warner. But right here, he's going to be rushing against the guard. And just the power he had, bro. Turning speed into power. He just shocks him on this initial punch. As you can tell, he gets all off balance on his heels. And then he has to hold Micah. Micah draws a penalty. This was a third down play, too. I think it was 3rd and 2. Backs him up to 3rd and 12. Sad part about it is that they do convert on 3rd and 12, which kills me. 3rd and longs should not be given up. So what's going to happen is there's going to be a zone coverage here. Kind of just looks like a cover 3. We got this guy going here, middle of the field, safety. This guy's in the deep third. So, let's see. I think this is Donovan Wilson. Donovan Wilson comes from being a little like a 2-eye safety. He drops down into the middle. He jumps right on where the sticks are. As you see up here, 43-yard line. Sits in the middle of the field on the sticks. Ball's coming right here. He just pushes up on Anthony Brown. Turns it back. And he gets to the 50. Works back a little bit. Picks up the first down. Now, I think this is kind of like a play call, mishap. Like, I don't know why we got these guys underneath. We just need to get to the sticks. And everybody come and make the tackle if they throw underneath. It should not be thrown over The ball should not be thrown past the first down line. They got 3 tight ends here. Hey, now look. I've been hating on LVE a lot, but the reason is because he hasn't been doing what he did on this play. So we're going to spotlight him here. 55. Keep your eyes on him. So his guy is the tight end. Tight end is responsible for blocking Leighton Vander Esch on this run. Now, why does the tight end not get there? I'm going to show you why. Instead of being hesitant and like not trusting what you're seeing, not mentally processing things in time, doesn't have it on display. Look, Leighton Vander Esch he sees this coming. Look, he sees it coming and then he goes and gets it. Go get it. You're going to beat the blocker, man. Now, you know, if he pauses and is like not confident in what he's seeing, what he feels, say he takes a little shuffle step right here, the tight end would have got there and blocked him, sealed him off. And this run, he maybe would have fit in behind here. Carlos Watkins gets in on it. Carlos Watkins had a like low-key, quiet, good game. See where he's at. They initially try to double him. Sheds this guy. Really, really good play by Carlos. Because it's initial, they kind of get like a push going. But Carlos just out-muscles this man. That's just straight football. Boom. But like I said, Leighton Vander Esch, he has to see it, feel it, go get it, man. Don't hesitate. Don't do none of that. Just go get it. Go make the tackle, man. See, that's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. Need more of it. See, Detroit, 3 tight ends again. Look, they were coming out in these power sets, man. Like, they were really trying to establish a run game here. See, Vander Esch makes the tackle again. Okay. Now, see, now this is, you know, something that's been tough to say because Mr. 97, Osa Odigizua, last couple of weeks been playing phenomenal, man. Phenomenal. And like in this game, I didn't really, you know, he didn't shine to me. He didn't have a flash play. He didn't jump off the screen, jump off the tape to me. So right here, it's going to be a one-on-one block. One-on-one block, and he just gets driven, man. Like, that hasn't been happening. Osa has been manhandling dudes. I don't know what he had for breakfast Sunday or, you know, what, you know, it was 12 o'clock. They could have got a little lunch in, but, like, Osa has not been getting moved by one dude. So that was just shocking to see. You know, he's on his heels at this point. Just shocking to see. Now, Leighton Vander Esch kind of cleans up, makes a good tackle. Still kind of like hesitant, though, and seeing it. Like, this is literally what I just talked about. He could have really shot through this gap. Got this guy in the backfield, but finishes up. Odigizua had to point that out. Now, this right here. Other than maybe Trayvon Diggs' interception, which like changed the momentum of the game, this is the play of the game. Play of the game, man. Who's it by? Of course, number 11, man. Like, who else? Who else? Number 11, man. Come on. So right here, they do another one of these little screens. Kind of little fake, you know, half block on Michael Parsons. Spin out of it. And, bro, Leighton Vander Esch, bro. This is what I'm talking about, bro. Why are you shuffling? You see it. Go get it, man. Like, they let all of us come through. They run the screen. These linemen get out in front. But, like, Leighton, you see it right here. Ball is out. You see this, bro. Unless you don't. But, like, on film, it looks like you see it. Like, bro, why'd you shuffle? Just hit it hard and full speed. Now, he might have time to cut back. But still, that's extra steps that he has to make. But, like, bro, Just go get it, man. It's like, I'm tired of saying it, man. Put Damon Clark in the game. Put Jabril Cox in the game, man. So that he does a little shuffle. Then he gets blocked. Now, also, we want to look at Trayvon Diggs down here. You know, you're a cornerback. You pay to defend the pass, but playing defense, you got to defend the run. You got to do both. I would like to see him get off this blocker a lot easier and quicker than what he did. Didn't even make contact with him going in the end. So, like, Trayvon, you just have to try harder here. But, you know, we got our motor, man. We got our motor, and that's Michael Parsons. So, look at this. Got 5 yards to make up in a 20-yard span. 5 yards. See the hustle, the run down. Stop some 1 yard short. So he did it in 19. He made up 5 yards in 19 yards. Stops him on the 1. Very next play was a fumble. Again, I don't know why. Oh, wait, no. I think I did get it. But this is just from another angle. Look at him track him down. Trayvon, you got to do better, bro. Like, you got to do better on that. Stops him on the 1. Really wish Trayvon would have tried harder a little bit. Then, you know what happens. Fumble time. I think DeMarcus Lawrence punches this out somehow. So, like, Lions could have went in for a touchdown. I think they would have. If they would have scored a touchdown here, they would have been up in the game. But, whoa, DeMarcus Lawrence, boy. Look at this. The really good quickness. Swims over the top. Takes on this blocker. Takes on the fullback. And then gets the ball out. So just 3 dudes. 3 dudes. DeMarcus Lawrence, you know, gets through to make this play. Like I said, the initial one, swim over, fight through the contact of this blocker. Fullbacks coming in, go through him, stuff this run, pull the ball out. Anthony Barr falls on it. Like, bro, that's just an elite play by DeMarcus Lawrence right there, man. Right here. Next play, Lions come out in empty formation. We got one guy deep in the middle of the field here. Uh-oh, what'd I do? What did your boy do here? I don't know what I did here, but I cut the play short. I think what was going on, I think I cut the play a little short. They did a little crossing route here, and it's just miscommunication by Leighton Vander Esch and Anthony Barr on switching this, picking up. Because it was man-to-man. Look, man here. This man is here. Man here, man here. Single high safety. It's just Leighton Vander Esch and Anthony Barr. I think it was a cover 1. So they were kind of like a free robber. And when this crossing route cross Leighton Vander Esch's face, Anthony Barr doesn't pick it up. This guy runs free. I don't know why I cut that off so soon. My bad. So then we got this play right here. I'm going to show it from the end zone. Taking a look at Michael Parsons coming off the edge. Like they got tight end to his side, running back to his side. I just want to point this out. This is what I noticed on the film. As soon as Jared Goff takes his snap, he's taking 3 steps to the right. Now, why might that be? To me, I got an idea that's because Michael Parsons is coming from the blind side just to give him an extra couple steps. Now, look at what these extra couple steps to the right does. 1, 2, 3. When he throws it, how many steps away is Michael Parsons? Probably that same amount of steps that Jared Goff would have been if he just dropped straight back. Because, look, he's just inside the hash. Takes these 3 steps. Micah is right there, man. Forces the pressure. It's incomplete. Really a good thrown ball by Jared Goff. Could have been caught, but it wasn't. And this is Sam Williams, man. This rookie, man, balling out. This Penei Sewell over here, like I said, one of the highest regarded, highest rated offensive lineman prospects that has been drafted in the last couple years. So let's check him out over here. Doesn't get a full, just burst up the field because the tight end was to his side. Now, what he does well with, I'm not even gonna lie to you. It wasn't even refined, nothing like that. I just think Penei Sewell played this terribly. because like he didn't really swipe his hands. He's kind of really close to him. Not a lot of bend. Peneso just played this bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Peneso just played this bad. And, you know, Peneso was a left tackle slash, you know, left guard coming out. So moving to the right, that could be something he's struggling with. But like Sam Williams ain't really do nothing crazy on this play. Look, being held, just takes the ball straight out of Jared Goff's hand. Gets a little run after a turnover. But yeah, Sam Williams ain't do nothing crazy on that besides just snatch it out of his hand. That's on Peneso. We're going to take advantage of it, though, just from another angle. Cool. This pass rush really started turning up, man. If we get ahead in games, that's it for teams. Because once the run game is out the window, our boys going to come. And we got waves, man. We got waves of guys. So, Micah Parsons on this play. Bro, he's just so violent, man. He's so violent, man. Like, let's back this all the way up. Well, we know how fast he is. So he takes this strong, hard step. And, bro, look at the athletic position that he's in. Look how low he is to the ground. Look how low his body is, like his center of gravity. Drives up the field, puts his inside arm right here into the armpit. Swims through this way. Now, this tackle does a really good job, like, under the circumstances and the player he's playing against, because that's just wild, man, that he has the, you know, athletic ability and torque to his body to be able to do this. Like, he's running full speed at a 45-degree angle, sideways. Full speed. The strength that he plays with, Goff spins out of it. Micah is grabbing all over him. And then I think he gets his foot, but that could just be Jared Goff tripping on grass because he's scared for his life, man. Like, Micah might have got his foot on that play. Hard to see, but like I said, Jared Goff might just been tripping on blades of grass. So if Micah didn't get that sack, what's going to happen? I'm just going to let it play, man. I'm just going to let the video play, man. I don't even got to say nothing. Micah's going to get him, man. Micah's going to get his. So, like I said, once we can just pin our ears back and rush the passer, it's over for teams. We have too much talent on the defensive line for them to be able to handle it. Right here, they put the running back to his side. Outside move, just hand placement, strength, speed. He uses it all in this play. Running back doesn't really get much of him. He needs to chip Micah. Just his hands to get by, and then the closing speed knocks the ball out. Turnover again. 5 turnovers this game. Shout out to the defense. Wish I could have showed the interceptions, but like I said, NFL Plus is tripping, man. They are tripping. But other than that, that's going to do it for the video. Chicago Bears next week. Expecting another good performance of the defense. Really need to try to slow that run game down a little bit. Force them to pass. I might try to put the Dak Prescott return video out. We'll see how that goes. If I do, make sure y'all check it out. Make sure to check out other videos. Like the video. Appreciate it if you made it this far. This is probably going to be a really long video. I love your comments in the comment section. I love interacting. Like I said, 100 subs is the goal by the end of the year. Other than that, hope y'all have a good day. Appreciate you for watching this. Peace.